Round one, fight.
Got a bullet with your name on it.
Round two, fight. Finish him. Aaron Black wins. Round one, fight.
The good, the bad, and
Round two, fight. Finish him! Aaron Black wins. Round one, fight.
made my day. No tomorrow.
Round 2. Fight! Finish him! Aaron Black wins. Gearus, Aaron Black. Black Market Alley. Round 1. Fight.
Oh, I'm just warming up.
Round 2. Fight!
Your end is near.
Final round. Fight. Finish him. Gears wins. Gears. Johnny Cage. Black Dragon Fight Club. Round 1, fight!
Once more.
Star.
Round 2, fight! Finish him! Johnny Cage wins. Johnny Cage, Cabal. Tournament. Round 1, fight!
overstriding.
Round 2. Fight!
I'm the star.
Final round. Fight! Finish him! Johnny Cage wins. Aaron Black, Johnny Cage. Iris. Aaron Black. Tarkatan War Camp. Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight. Final round. Fight. Finish him. Aaron Black wins. Aaron Black. Aaron Black. Tank Garage Bunker. Round 1. Fight!
Made my day. Next one's got your name on it.
Round 2. Fight!
Next one's got your name on it.
Final round. Fight! Aaron Black wins. Black Market Alley. Round 1, fight.
Highlight. Rise from your failure.
Round 2, fight.
Believe.
Finish him. Cetrion wins. Cetrion, Aaron Black, Special Forces Desert Command. Round 1, fight!
Yield, mercenary. Realm obeys.
Round 2, fight! Cetrion wins. Cetrion, Aaron Black. Tournament. Round one, fight! Round two, fight!
There must be balance.
Final round, fight!
See the light!
Finish him! Black Market Alley. Round one, fight!
No pain, no gain.
Round 2. Fight!
I only need one take.
Final round. Fight!
No sweat.
Finish her! Johnny Cage wins. Johnny Cage, Jackie Briggs, Cyber Lin Kuei Assembly. Round 1. Fight!
Getting up's not your best play.
Round 2. Fight!
Swing and a miss.
Finish him! Jackie Briggs wins. Jackie Briggs. Johnny Cage. Special Forces Desert Command. Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Finish her! Johnny Cage wins. Jackie Briggs. Johnny Cage. The Hourglass. Round 1. Fight!
Not my contract!
Round 2. Fight!
I give you 1 star.
Final round. Fight!
Oh, snap!
Finish her!
All right, so it looks like we are going to be hopping into this first fight. We got Gambler versus Pulse here on the losers bracket. Gambler has hopefully corrected some of his connection issues, so we'll be able to keep him in the bracket for as long as his connection can stand it.
Also, our bad on not building up this particular match a little bit more before it started, because we were kind of hanging out with him in this room for a while before we started. So I wasn't sure if this was a real match or not, or if they were just throwing down for us. But no, this is a real match. King Gambler, the Matoka warrior himself, going up against Pulse Rockin' Showstopper. Pulse, a man of many characters up his sleeve. Today, Johnny.
Yeah, we were kind of expecting to see a little bit more Aaron Black in this tournament, but it's been a lot more Johnny on the screen here from Pulse, and it's been working out. Got him real deep in this bracket here, and the deeper you get in this bracket, the more money you walk away with, so very important.
That's right, and you know, playing the numbers game, you know, what character is gonna be my best, you know, chance at success? Right now, Johnny Cage is definitely up there, having a health lead, and do the smart thing, backing off with his Gamble with a massive jump-in read, and here we go, the big one, to start us off.
Is it gonna kill? I don't think this is gonna be enough damage. I think if the shields are here, it's gonna save him. He got 30 health left. Johnny Cage comeback potential. Oh, got him. Now he's got the life lead.
Oh, no!
Tarkana wasn't fast enough.
He made a detrimental mistake right there in blocking that projectile. Those are going to be highs all the way, even on Amplify, and that definitely put him at chip territory right there, to where he couldn't block another one. Very unfortunate for Joey there, trying to make that massive comeback, but it's Pulse who's kind of staying alive by the Henderson. But wow, to start us off here in the second round, is Gambler going absolute egg, ham, cheese, the bread, I don't know, the whole sandwich in the corner here.
He's bringing a lot of noise here in this corner. Uh-oh, Pulse looking to turn it around here. And of course, he is playing that Showstopper variation. So with Fatal Blow on the table, he has huge damage available to him on basically any kind of stray hit if he wants to convert.
There are no health leads against Showstopper Johnny, and we have seen that time and time again. Once he gets that Fatal Blow back, it's going to get even more detrimental, trying to close things out with the throw. But it is Pulse once again. One hit away now from another comeback. Does he have it in him? Uses the Fatal Blow cancel early.
Point blank. Got him with the throw. Just gonna even things up here. 30 health difference. Oh, the throw. Nice throw tech. Jump kick will come in though from the Matoka Warrior, and that's gonna tie it up. Final round here in game 1.
A couple of really clutch jump reads here by King Gambler. The aggression paying off. And I gotta say, you know, really bet everything Pulse did on that cancel, trying to open up someone, trying to tech a throw. It just came out the one mix-up, so you can't really blame him for that.
Yeah, and I think he got away with 3 cancels in that last round. And the thing is, still has the Fatal Blow here going into the final round. So that cancel is such a great tool.
Forward to opening up Pulse here. One of the slower overheads in the game, but I don't care who you are, it's going to hit at some point. And this is relentless pressure coming out of King Gambler here, not letting Pulse breathe. And once again, backing him to the corner. We got him coast to coast, baby.
Less than 100 health left here. Like you said, though, no life leads. Looking at the pressure coming out here now from Pulse.
Absolute beautiful conversion off that down one. That's a Mortal Kombat player right there. When he got him! That was at the raw shoulder from Gambler. That was, I think he bet everything right there.
He definitely did.
Pulse just got his Fatal Blow back. That was gonna hurt on block.
Yeah, that was enough damage to kill had he made the mistake of getting it blocked. But he bet it all, like you said, and that's going to be the victory here. Game 1 going the way of King Gambler, staying alive here. We'll see if he can continue this advance or if Pulse is going to have an answer.
I expect this matchup to go between these two top players. I mean, both characters right up there as far as tiers, and both of them play very fast, very aggressive, very offensive-minded characters, and that's what I like about this matchup so far. Is it's very offensive to start us off here in this top 8.
Absolutely, these guys are both going in a ton here. I think Nightwolf is also really just exciting to see the character starting to make its way into the competitive scene. Those DLC characters, they take a little bit longer to warm up, but we're definitely starting to see some players kind of adopting those DLC characters now, and they are quite exciting to see in play.
Absolutely. As you can see by those player cards right there, 4 17th places amongst these two. But Joey getting that top 8 at KIT, wonderful performance there. And both these guys really young, so this is, again, the future of our community here as Gambler draws first blood to start off game number 2, up 1-0.
He's also going to be queuing up that crushing blow here available, although, of course, the recent patch did change it so that he's not going to be able to get both throw crushing blows in the game, but still a massive 30% chunk on a throw is fantastic.
And most certainly is one of the scariest things to have locked and loaded in this game. That puts the fear of the Elder Gods in you, if anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
here we go.
jump kick right there, which, you know, with those massive changes to jump kicks in the game, you know, the height at which it interacts with your hurt box really does matter here as far as shaving off some negative frames and fighting his way out of the corner here as Pulse fighting for his life. He's sick and tired of getting cornered. Gambler so aggressive. He's done such a great job of the push, the staggers, everything working out for him. That's gonna be a match.
Oh no, he wasn't close enough. Oh my gosh, that was a terrible drop, and he got the crushing blow queued up and ready. So that's gonna take the round, but he definitely stole that.
Just an execution error is all that came down to. That was a beautiful, beautiful snipe with that back 3 coming from Pulse. Just didn't get the combo. Execution matters.
Absolutely, especially, right? This is late in the tournament. Money's on the line. As they say, we take those.
Ooh, beautiful false block there. You can't give top players anything. If you give them one little mistake, that is a shark 14 miles out smelling some blood. He's coming for you.
Absolutely. It's very, very dangerous to be playing with that kind of stuff. Gotta have your combos locked down. All right, here we go. A little corner pressure. Gonna poke out and catches him with the overhead. Gonna go back to the mid screen now. Ooh, catches him on the jump and burns the breakaway. I think that combo was going to be done. I don't know if Nightwolf can get down 2 conversions. Possibly can, though. Not going to matter, though. King Gambler takes it.
That looked like it was just a perfect read on the breakaway by Gambler. Once he got the launch, he said, breakaway's coming. Let me maximize the damage through it with the down 2. Wonderfully done by Gambler, taking the 2-0 lead. And
man, that outro is so good.
What an outro. If that happens at an offline event and the whole crowd's not doing that, something's wrong with our community. I'm going to say it.
There were no Nightwolves at Frosty Fausting, so I don't think I've seen it happen yet, but I'm sure that the community will deliver on that. You guys will.
And
I know I'll be out there doing it.
I'm not sure if Joey got a win at KIT on stage, so I can't. That's not blow up. Gambler, I love you, but I don't know. I don't know if we had the opportunity to do it at KIT.
Ooh, okay, so Aaron
There we
Black
go.
is now going to be coming out.
This is kind of what we were expecting from Pulse. This is, you know, even though Aaron Black is a very highly debated character, the character's still got a lot going for him. Very solid, and someone like Pulse, who's just a character specialist, can do so much with him. And every time I see Pulse play, I'm like, this has to be how you play Aaron Black. It's completely different. He has such an approach. It's very methodical. It's a lot slower. He's got great reactions. He anti-airs well, stuff that I don't see other Aaron Black players go for. And we'll see how that knowledge is going to come into play here.
Yeah, he's going to have to clutch it out here as Gambler is right now up 2-0 here in this set. But Pulse is a player very well known for his Aaron Black. Let's see if Aaron Black can turn it around.
He rocked Aaron Black, I believe, in his top 16 match against Dragon on the winner's side. And when stuff went well, it went well, but Dragon really had control outside of the corner against Pulse. Let's see if he can try to get anything going here. Pulse's corner game with this character is actually disgusting. How he tries to make you bleed with that acid, the staggers, everything.
Yeah, and I love those characters that it's like such an interesting take on the characters that do the damage with the damage over time tools, like Splatoon Jackie as well with the fire on the ground. It's really just an interesting, like they're not necessarily trying to hit you really hard for a ton of combo damage. They're just trying to lock you down and keep you in that acid. So it kind of brings a different approach, and it's really exciting to watch players that have kind of mastered this alternative approach to still getting the victory.
Listen, there's a 300 damage combo that hits you, and then there's like a 45 damage reset on top of a damage over time that doesn't look like it hit you dead hard, but your health bar melts.
Yeah, it's gone, and you have no idea where it went.
Speaking of gone, there goes half of Pulse's life with the crushing blow throw, but with the latest update, you can only use that once per match, which is something Nightwolf had going for him pre-patch.
Yeah, that was, I think, a really big, powerful tool for Nightwolf as well. A character that has a good stagger game with the throws and stuff. So catching people with both of those crushing blows was not unheard of, but now it will be a thing of the past.
Yeah, I would say he's one of, if not one of, the top character that was really harmed by that. The other double throw characters weren't, their gameplay didn't really revolve around that too much. Having kind of built-in mix-ups, but with Nightwolf, that really is, it's not overhead low, it's stagger, 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 and throw.
Yeah, exactly. Like Noob Saibot is not going to be feeling it as much.
Oh man, he is bleeding on that acid. Comes in, and that's an aggressive jump. That worked out for him before.
Got him with the mix.
He throws the Combat League 50-50.
Yeah, he was betting it all right there.
You love to see it, and it is going home to Aaron Black. My favorite thing to watch in a tournament, and I hate to say this because he was losing, but my favorite thing is when a character specialist picks a top tier and goes back home and does well. That's my favorite thing to see in a tournament.
Right, just kind of like sends the message home, like,
Yeah.
what are you doing picking these characters that are not your instinct?
If you have all of this time, you have all of this, in your head about this character, it's all instinct at that point. Why change?
We've seen tons of players actually end up having it like come around on their main character, or players that don't even bother to switch to another character. They just stick with their considered low tier character and are able to drive through and kind of prevail in matchups that on paper and the community wasn't seeing it happen, but players just have those instincts. And in these sets, it's first to 3, it's not like matchups are listed in a first to 10 kind of idea, right? But
yeah,
those first 3 games can go the way of Sub-Zero.
And it's not like matchups are as bad as they've been in previous games, where you have a plethora of 7-3s and 8-2s, almost unheard of in MK11.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that there's a rare 7-3 here and there. I think 8-2s are, oh man, you got to make a really solid argument for that. And it's got to be maybe on a variation, like this variation.
Yep, exactly. And it has to be Spellmaster Shang Tsung, or I'm not buying it.
Or the Kung Lao variation that loses its spin. All right, here we go.
Man.
Heavy zoning here into the corner, and now look at this life lead that Pulse is sitting on. Hasn't been touched once.
How different is it with the switch to Aaron Black? I really think that it's just a comfort level at this point. Almost getting clipped by the 2-1. The mid not quite getting there in time, and this is Gambler's chance to get out. That's a beautiful air-to-air right there. Nightwolf's jump two's got that beautiful arc to it that you want on a jump in. Trying to come in hot.
Blow attempt. Nice flawless block. Gambler not giving up here.
Using every tool possible to survive and the little bit of health he's got remaining, and now he's fatal blow territory.
Oh, he saved the crushing blow. Okay. Is this one, can you use it again here? Yes, he can. That's it.
Oh, absolutely disgusting. That was start to end a perfect comeback. That honestly may have been a real master comeback.
I think it was. That was like a flawless victory. As soon as I said it, the curse was cast. I'm sorry, Pulse. I'm sorry.
I don't know how these players, when they have that 1% health back remaining, all of a sudden they can flawless block and punish everything. I don't get it. They actually go like ultra instinct on us.
Yeah, where was that 100% of your health bar ago? All right, here we go. Another escape failed. Not going to matter though, as that crushing blow already spent.
Exactly. This is where pre-patch you would be double sweating. You'd be soaked at this point.
The boots would be shaking. Oh, okay. Got him with the drop kick. Caught him out of the air. That's gonna make that last part of the string whiff.
Oh, the standoff!
Okay.
And it's Pulse. Closing out the second round, 1 round away from sending us to a game number 5. What a pop-off there by Aaron Black. Giving us a little gunplay.
I love it, the Ocelot. And also, this is another thing that happened is that crushing blow now on the throw is queued up here for Pulse on that back throw. So it only exists on one of his throws, so he doesn't kind of lose it in that sort of sense due to the patch. But
that's honestly the beauty of that change to the game, is that there is an advantage for those that did have crushing blows on both sides, and that it becomes a true 50-50. Whereas if you've only got a crushing blow in the back throw, you know what to look for in Mash.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Catches him with the scud shot. Pulse just trying to play the acid and keep out game here. He's seen that this Matoka Warrior has been a big problem to deal with up close. Ooh, caught him.
Oh, there's the back
blow is going to be queued up. Bam. Oh, man, that defense work is going to be tough.
And backing off. We've seen Pulse very, very hesitant to pressure Gambler, it looks like, on Wake Up. He's done a lot of backing up, and it's been Gambler being purely aggressive and only moving forward. It's always moving forward. And we'll see if we're going to go to a game number 5 here. Double fatal blow territory. I'm scared.
I know, it's hard to tell what's going to happen here. Gambler's going to take the lead here. 50 health left to go. Unleashes a volley of arrows. Okay, the scud shot comes out. The acid puddles down. He has the life lead, though. Pulse now has to go in. Will Gambler let him in? Backing away.
Slowed down completely. 8 seconds left on the clock, and he
Wow!
entires forward 4. Are you kidding me?
I have never seen that before, I don't think, and Gambler will take it 3-1 over Pulse.
Talk about young man reactions. That was actually disgusting. Not
That was
only
insane.
Not only was he like, yeah, I could be like Dragon last night and flawless block. No, I'm literally just gonna anti-air it.
Yeah, he went.